Hey guys, I'm Kristin. I'm a Rural Squirrel. So I am the worst. I'm so behind the eight ball. A while ago, I did a video. Courtney, BOLO Buddies, sent me $40 because I won one of her challenges. Oh, it was so much fun. I had a great time doing it, but then I did the challenge with the $40 and I still had money left. I still had money left at the end of the challenge, so I have this much left that I gotta try to finish. And I challenged myself to do it in 15 minutes. What was I thinking? I'm probably procrastinating because I think that sounds hard. We're gonna find out today. So I'm gonna have 15 minutes. Okay, let's go get started. We're here early, so it should be all fresh new bins. Let's go see if we can get this done, knock this out in 15 minutes. Let's go. Okay, good news. They just started a new rotation, so let's go see if we can find some good stuff there. Okay, way to start it off. Plus, this is a blanket, so this is gonna be linen pricing. Can you imagine all the things that we're gonna be able to get with this $16 and something? Way to start it off. If there's at least one thing in here, there's probably more. I think I know what this is too. We're gonna get this and this just in this one bin. Needless to say, I spent way too much time looking for that other C by Chloe. Didn't find it. Didn't find the other teak either, but maybe it's gonna be in another rotation, so I'm gonna hang on to it. I'm gonna set it on the ledge, and I'm gonna wait and see if it comes out later because I'm way over my 15 minutes, but I need that boot. I need that shoe. Wish me luck. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep looking, but while we're waiting, go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, tell your friends, share this video, and let's keep looking, okay? Look at that, a little dinker. If you watch the podcast, you know what I'm talking about. Me, I've found a ton of flannels, something that I'm going to use for the whatnot auction coming up on Tuesday, and then maybe even that for the whatnot. Ooh. Hello, how are you? How are you? I'm good.
All employees to the front for rotation, please. All employees to the front for rotation.
Do you think they're bringing out shoes?
No. I know.
No, don't say that. What?
What do you think it is?
I don't know. Well, it's Hermes. It's gotta be. It feels like it. Let me see it. Where is it?
Where is it? Where is it?
Show me. It's gotta be there. Wait, I see it.
It's not.
Oh,
It's
what's
not.
that?
It's
Tommy Bahama or something?
Salvador Ferragamo.
Well, still.
Not bad. Not bad. Not Hermes.
Still
but
nice.
Salvador. I'll take it. I'll take it. Beautiful. Come on. Johnny. Were he at a restaurant?
I should have been looking in the scarves.
I didn't find them in the scarves. Found them in the clothes. Yeah. Yeah.
And I found Lululemon bags. Woohoo!
Did you sell your other Hermes scarf?
Quite a while ago. What's that one?
How much did you sell for?
$225. So much for 15 minutes. They're gonna do a new rotation. It looks like there's gonna be shoes. And I don't wanna leave until I get those shoes. So, again, wish me luck. tell you how many times.
And nothing?
Nothing. I'm really sad about it. Then you're pulling out Ferragamo silks and...
I'm sorry.
No, I'm happy for you. Jealous, but happy for you.
I got my trunk.
I knew it. As soon
Put all
as I
my
saw it.
junk in my trunk.
Find your places, no running. No hands in the bin.
Conflicted. So this is a C by Chloe, which, I mean, the retail on these things is, but the resell on these is not as good as I wanted it to be. So I'm conflicted. Do I just buy just the one? Or do I throw it back? What would you do? What would you do? It's such a great brand. I mean, they sell it at like Neiman Marcus and stuff, so I'm conflicted. Should I throw it back? Should I keep it? What would you do? Show me the shoes, though. The shoes. Show me. Show me. Show me.
I don't know where the shoes.
I thought you put them in the. I thought you put them in that cooler.
Did I put them in here?
I thought you did, to like protect them.
Oh wow, you're good. Gucci loafers.
That's awesome.
Size 10.5. Yeah, good.
I'm so excited for you.
I just did that. That's awesome.
We'll see Chris's pile, though. 2 carts. Today's been a pretty good shoe day. Got a ton of really great shoes. Did I blow through my 15 minutes? Yeah. Okay. I'm leaving this one here.
9 and 7, row 3, 4, 9 and 7.
I'm leaving this one here. Makes me sad. I'm leaving this one here. And I think these are outstanding. I think they would do well. They've got Footloose written all over them. They're vintage Zodiacs. I'm conflicted about this one too because they're singles that sell. I just don't know what to do. I need your help. I think we have spent as much time here as we can today. It's hard to leave when they keep bringing out new rotations. But I think it's time to go.
A full day at the bin.
It was a full day. We spent the whole day there.
Whole day.
I'm so glad that
And it was so cool.
Okay, so much for trying to get it done in 15 minutes. I spent the whole day here. I think I got here at like 9 something. I don't know, I'd have to check the timestamp, and it's like 5 o'clock traffic, and I'm gonna try to get here through all this. I'm gonna show you what I found though, because I'm not just 15 minutes, but I'm gonna get the 16 pounds worth of stuff, and we're gonna find some amazing things. We found some amazing things, and I threw back so many things. Wait till I tell you what happened though. Let's go home. Whew, okay, so I intended to do this, the 15-minute challenge, go in, spend the $16 and something cents, whatever that was, I can't remember right now. Spend that and be out of there within a couple hours. I didn't. I think I got there at 9:30 and I didn't leave until 5. I spent the whole day there. I can't help it. I love going to the bins. I love it. I have so much fun. I found a lot of stuff. So I did section out just a handful of things for this challenge. So what happened was, I found some linens right off the bat. Linen pricing is only 49 cents a pound. Right? I know, I'm so excited. But I did get some other things that were on the floor, they call it, which is just like everything else. Everything else that is, well, here's the price list. Everything else is $1.69 a pound. So $1.69 a pound. I'm gonna show you what I found. I'm gonna show you, I'm so excited. Thank you, Courtney, because this was fun. Sorry I was so late getting it out to you, but it might have been worth it because this is the first time that this particular thing has ever happened to me ever. And I'm really excited about it. It was definitely a bins miracle is the only thing that I can say about it. And then I'll tell you how much I spent altogether and how much each item cost me because you're not gonna believe it. Okay, first, let me just say that I looked for single shoes. I had three or four single shoes, but two that I was really hoping to find. And we'll come back to that because I know that you're wondering, did I buy the singles? I have sold single teaks before. It's been a few years, but I have sold them before, but it's a teak. You have to get it right. I'll show you what I did find. I did find a pair of On Clouds. Not bad, right? These are hot, very popular. These are a size women's 6. So they're a little bit smaller, but still, I think they're gonna do great. These will sell well. How about these? Oh my gosh, are they cool? These are Freebirds. So these are also, I feel like they're a smaller size also. Oh, no, they're 7. It's called the Clash. Aren't those great? So a pair of Freebirds. A pair of fry boots. So these are an older fry, but still, it's one of those things you just can't pass them up. If you find them, you're like, I need to get them because they're a fry. And I think they're also a 7. Yep, also a 7. So these were rubber banded together, made my life so much easier. A pair of fry boots. A pair of Sorels. Sorel, whatever you want to call them. These are rain boots. These look like my rain boots. Don't they look like yours? These are a size 9.5. These are in great shape. So this part up here is leather. The rest of this is like that. It feels like a hunter boot. I think these are cool. So pair of Sorel boots. One of these things I'm going to tell you about here in a minute because I was really surprised. Longaberger basket. But this is a Hostess basket. So this is what the basket that you got if you hosted a party and 2 people booked from your show. I know that because I used to be a Longaberger consultant. I think maybe, is this a chive basket? I don't remember, but anyway, this is a specialty basket that you could only get if you were a hostess. Also BOLOs are those men's belts. I call them golf belts. They don't always have golf stuff on them. These actually have fishing flies on them. These sell so easy. I really like buying belts and like that little basket, and I've got a few other things like hats and stuff. They really bring down your average cost of goods because we're going to talk about how much everything that I bought today, how much all of it costs. And when you buy lightweight things like this, it makes up for the heavier weight things like those boots. They're heavier, these are lighter. It kind of averages out the cost on these, and this will be $35 belt. You know what else I got? And this is a big shout out to Gurl Scavenger. I got Lululemon reusable shopping bag. As I'm digging, I find these things all the time. So I got a bunch of them. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them today. And I'll put this in a bundle, get this in a lot. And the last time that I sold some of these, I sold them for $25. I knew that some people would pick them up. I knew that these things would sell, but whenever I watched Gurl Scavenger, she just like drove it home. Reusable shopping bags sell. So these are the only ones that I pick up. I do pick up the Trader Joe ones. That's not true. I pick up Trader Joe and Lululemon. Because of BOLO Buddies and because of Gurl Scavenger and doing her Let's Talk About It's on Thursdays, I knew to pick these things up. So I have 7 of these. I will lot them up and get these things sold. I also grabbed some plush. I have a bag full of plush. That's the nice thing about picking up these bags too, is because you can put stuff in them and I can separate, like, this is all plush. So everything in here is stuff that I'm going to be putting out on Whatnot, including a bunch of Squishmallows. So I have a handful of these Squishmallows and then one of these little guys, whatever this is. I thought of Courtney whenever I saw this because this is something that I think she'd probably pick this up. She would think this was cool, like toys and stuff. She's really good at things like that. I don't know anything about toys, but I was trying to channel my inner Courtney. So those are gonna go on my Whatnot that is coming up. So make sure that you check out that too. Coach bag, vintage Coach bag. So I don't pick up Coach unless it's a vintage bag. This is the most adorable little backpack though. And you guys, if you watch me, you know that I do love a backpack. The tags on the, and everything on the inside looks really good. And the handles look good. There's very few scratches on it. It looks like it was well cared for. So a vintage Coach bag, this will sell for $80 to $100. This one was on a hat that I was trying to decide whether or not it was a Patagonia, but this is like one of those things that you, like a head warmer, it's a base layer. We find a lot of things like this in Colorado, but this one is a Patagonia. So I took this one in because this weighs like almost nothing. This is really gonna help with the average cost of goods too. But these things do sell well. You don't always get a ton of money for them, but they do sell well, especially vintage Patagonia. So this one I'll probably get about $14.99 to $19.99 for. Okay, another BOLO I'm going to share with you. These every day, all day long, at least $14.99. But because these are in such great condition and these are bibs, this is going to be probably a $25 pair of bibs. So what that means is that they have the padded lining and it's for cycling. So people wear these whenever they go ride their bike. This is a Specialized, which is a good brand, and it's a US small. So like a men's small, so a women's medium. Love finding bibs. Always a good thing. Bibs. Okay, also, I'm saving some of my good ones for last, but also little Patagonia. I do find Patagonia frequently at my bins, and I'm grateful for that, but this is a kid's 4T little sweater. Oh, and it smells really clean. It smells good. So this one is vintage. It still is in great shape, and this will probably be like a $30 jacket. Some of my favorites coming up. Again, Courtney, thank you for encouraging me to do this and for all of the work that you're doing to make sure that we all have this BOLO information, because I have learned so much stuff. Every single time I watch one of her BOLO videos, my mouth drops thinking, I can't believe that somebody bought that. I can't believe that somebody knew to buy that, I think is what is more overwhelming to me. They knew to buy this, to flip it because somebody was looking for it. The knowledge that all these people have and that you curate it and collect it into one place, phenomenal. Thankful for you. Okay, I picked this one up because I liked this pattern here. Love this pattern, but it's Yellowstone. So this is a Yellowstone blanket. The Yellowstone National Park is a big thing, but also that TV show that's out with Kevin Costner in it, there's a lot of fans for that. So this, even though it's just a fleece blanket, I know, having been to Yellowstone and to the national parks, this kind of stuff, when you buy it there, is expensive. So I do think that this one is going to do really well. So this is exclusively made for Yellowstone, just a fleece blanket with a blanket stitch on the edge. And I'm going to ask $60 for it. But wait till you find out how much I paid for it. Hang on for that. This one I had to look up, but it looks really pretty. It feels really nice. There were no tags on the inside, but there was a tag on the back. So when I looked up Floto bags, a little bit surprised. These things are expensive and the resale on them is great. This one is in fabulous condition. It's a great little crossbody and it's pretty lightweight. So this one's gonna do really well. I'm really excited about it. So there's this one, a Tilly hat. Come on. If you guys don't know Tilly, you need to. Tilly hats are guaranteed for life, but I also want to give you a tip, a pointer. there's a pocket on the inside. Always check the pockets, okay? They encourage you on their website, and if you are like a Tilly lover, collector, user, you know that they encourage you to put 20 bucks in there so that you've got like emergency money in your hat. Almost every time that I have found one of these Tilly hats, there's been money in that pocket. So double check that pocket when you find these Tilly hats. No money in it today, but this hat is in great condition. A Tilly hat is always a good find. Big BOLO for them too, because these things are gonna be $50 or $60, especially this one, because this one is the airflow hat. So it's lightweight, it's wicking, and it's vented. This one is gonna do well, and these sell quickly. So be looking out for Tilly hats. You saw me pick this up. Oh my gosh, Mr. Squirrel just freaked. He loved this so much. So this is a Pendleton blanket. I'm looking to see where the tag is. There it is. Pendleton blanket. This, I cannot believe, was in a bin that had already been gone through. And this is a wool blend. This one is not like 100% wool. It's a wool blend, but oh my gosh, it's so soft. It smells good. And this was linen pricing. Wait till you find out how much I paid for it. We're coming, we're almost there. This is the thing that I thought, I wonder what this is. So a friend of mine was there with me, and he was thrifting at the same time. He brought this over, he watched somebody throw this back. He brought it over and he's like, obviously it's military. And I was like, I don't know if it is military. It might be military. It looks like it could be military. This is a vintage nurse's uniform. It does have initials on it, but that was normal. This is called Brooks Nurses Apparel, tailored by Brooks Nursing Outfitting Company Incorporated. This thing is so cool. It's just so cool. So the patching on the side is neat. This is what these things have sold for in the past. Right? I know. I think this is crazy. So it does have initials on it, but it's a capelet. And it's in good shape, except for a few little pinholes. This, I think I'm gonna auction off for BOLO Buddies. We're gonna auction this off on my eBay store so that we can send the money to charity. I did this with the last time that we did the BOLO Buddies challenge with all the prizes that were sent to me from winning that challenge. This, I'm gonna put on, all of the proceeds on this, we're gonna go to charity. 100% of the proceeds are gonna go to charity for this item. So I will put the link in the description below for my eBay store so that you can go in and get this little piece of history on this too. Isn't this amazing? This is cool, but this isn't my favorite thing that I got. My favorite thing. I've been waiting to tell somebody about this, and I want to tell you guys because I think if you watch this, you understand the excitement that you have whenever you are thrifting. And I looked all day long for this boot. This is a C by Chloe. And C by Chloe is, it's a luxury brand. So luxury items in the bins, I get so excited when I find these. You know, you ask yourself, how do things like this end up in the bins? I looked all day long. You saw me in the beginning of the day. I had this, just the one, and I walked around with this thing forever. And oh my gosh, it tore me up. I was with a friend of mine. He was so patient with me, but at the same time, I was like, oh, I just want to find that shoe. And people sell a lot of single shoes. So at the end of the day, I thought, okay, it's just not in the carts. I'm not going to find it. So we took our carts and we started to walk towards the checkout. And there was a lady standing there going through her cart, and this was on the shelf behind her cart. She had the other boot.
All day you've been looking for these Chloes?
All day.
All day.
All day.
The last, as we're leaving.
We're pushing our buggies to the thing. I literally like saw it, ran over to get my other one because I left it over on the shelf. And this lady had a pair, and the husband was with him, and he says, oh, you can have it.
What?
I didn't even have to flip for them.
All day.
All day.
She's been obsessed.
I couldn't leave. This is why I couldn't leave. It had to be the perfect timing. I'm shaking.
Gambling?
I'm so excited. We're going to the riverboat?
Riverboat. Oh my God.
Yay, I'm so excited. The other boot was there. I couldn't believe it. Not only that, I walked over to her and I like literally ran, and I don't run to the car when it's raining. So I ran back to go get this other boot that I left behind, and the teak, and this other pair of boots that I didn't get either, and I couldn't find the pair to. And I said, here, do you want these? I'll trade you. I'll flip for you. I'd love to have this other boot. I have your other boot. And her husband was standing there and he says, no, you can have it. Go, take it. You can have it. They gave me the other boot. Oh my gosh. Not only to find, after all day long, to find the other boot, but to have them give it to me, that is a Ben's miracle. That is a Ben's miracle, because I'm just so grateful that they let me have it. I'm so grateful to them. If I were gonna have to flip for it, maybe you know, maybe you don't know. If you follow my channel, you know I lose every single flip. Every time that I've ever flipped for a pair of shoes, I lose. So for them to give me the boots that I have been looking for the entire day, and it was really hard for me to concentrate on anything else because I'm looking for this boot, I'm just dumbfounded. It is a Ben's miracle, because that just doesn't ever happen. In 8 years of going to the bins, I've never had something that I've looked for all day long to find it later, to have it all day long. I had convinced myself that these were just singles and that the reason that they were there is because their original owner couldn't find the other one either. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Now, do these things sell for as much as they do retail? No. I would love to see how these things do. Cross your fingers for me, because there's none listed or sold like this on eBay. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Anytime you find luxury in the bins, I get so excited. But how much did all of this cost? Let's talk about prices. The blankets ended up being $1.32 a piece. So that Pendleton blanket, I paid $1.32 for that thing. But for the other 14 items that I'm showing you, I paid $17.74. So that means that I spent $1.32 on each of those items. So the boots, $1.32. The hat, $1.32. So it balances out heavier weight items, lighter weight items, that little basket, $1.32. That's such a good cost of goods. That's why I love going to the bins. But so $1.32, the C by Chloe, I paid $1.32 for. Thank you so much, Courtney. Oh my gosh, I had the best time. Anytime I go to the bins, I have a good time, but knowing that I have a mission, that is sent by one of my friends to go thrifting, is even better, even better. So thank you so much, Courtney. If you guys aren't following Courtney at BOLO Buddies, make sure that you are, because she's got a great channel. So much good information and lots of people that share that information with her. So I hope you guys are out there finding amazing things too. I hope you're doing amazing things. And I will see you guys next time. Make sure that you like and subscribe and tell your friends and do all those good things. I'll see you in the bins.